Well, this is Grayson. This is the start of day 30. Not sure what this day holds at this point. I went to bed last night feeling okay, even about 3 hours later. Just got hit with nausea and diarrhea. Spent part of the night trying to take care of myself in the woods. Seems to be some better now. I don't feel nauseous anymore. But I have some clothes I need to find a way to clean up and maybe hang out to dry, so I may just be hanging in camp here for a day to rest and try to click off the remaining miles in 4 days instead of 5, or just go a little light on food. So my options are to rest today or hike back to Daleville, which is a 9-mile hike. So I'm a little bit stuck. So this is the reality of it. I don't know if it's norovirus, but it's been going around and I've heard people mentioning it. So crazy thing was I haven't been in any shelters or hostels recently. Although I ate at a shelter yesterday, but I didn't even I don't remember. So not quite sure where I picked this up, but it's kind of a bummer. After about midnight, 1 o'clock, I think I kind of settled down and felt better. I took some Imodium last night and this morning and seemed to have some of this stuff in check. So the goal for the day at some point is to get up. I need to filter some water so I don't get dehydrated and start pushing some electrolytes. At this point, I don't feel like eating, at least not the stuff I have in my pack. And so I'm just going to see what the day brings. If I have a miraculous turnaround, I do, but I may just wait the day out here. I could even do it tomorrow as well and hike back to Daleville. I don't know. Just depends on how it feels. So I told you in the beginning I want to take you along with the good, the bad, and the ugly. I won't show you the ugly, but I'll tell you about the ugly. And fortunately, I just had one diarrhea incident that caught me by surprise, and one throw up. And my kids will tell you that if I very seldom throw up. I just don't get sick. But this one kicked my butt. So it's like 9:40. It's 9:18. I'm still here in bed. A fellow hiker gave me some tea. He said that helps calm my stomach. So I'm gonna filter some water here, and I'm gonna make myself some tea and drink that. And I'm gonna make a bottle of electrolytes to see if I can't get my body back in balance a little bit. And if I feel okay and have that energy, then I'm gonna take a gallon Ziploc bag and some soap and try to clean out some clothing that has soiled that I couldn't deal with in the middle of the night last night. So I'll keep taking you with me. Okay, this is wrap up of day 30. Not very much to wrap up. I spent the day pretty much in the hammock and going down to get water and filter. I did manage to wash out some of my things to get them to where I can stand having them in my pack. And I ate a little something, and I've drank water and electrolytes today to try to get myself back in a better spot. This evening I went down to get more water for supper. I'm going to try a meal tonight. And I felt a lot better than I did earlier in the morning when I first went down there this morning, well, noon. I was lightheaded and dizzy and that kind of thing. It was really kind of disconcerting, but I felt a lot better this last trip down there, so I think my body is recovering. So the plan is to hike out to Curry Gap on the Blue Ridge Parkway and have Linda pick me up for at least one day off trail, maybe 2. to get good and recovered from this, and then I'll be back at it again. But this is just one of those unforeseen things that happen. It's been going around. I've been hearing about it. I've been hearing about norovirus going around. I think I probably got it at a privy up at a shelter yesterday, and when it strikes fast and hard. And I put hand gel on, but I should have gone ahead and gone the second mile, and I should have washed my hands. That may have resolved this, and I wouldn't have gotten it. But hindsight is always 20/20. So I'll take you along for the ride. I'm feeling a whole lot better this evening than I was this morning or last night. Last night was, yeah, it was not fun. This morning, this day has been manageable. I have some medication I keep in my pack, like Imodium, to help control some of the symptoms, and so it's been a relatively uneventful day on that front, and I'm signing off here for the end of day 30. Okay, morning of day 31. I am hiking out of my campsite that I stayed at for the last day to found a fairly short way out to Blue Ridge Parkway. Mrs. Grayson is going to pick me up about 10:30. I'm halfway up the climb. 7/10 of a mile climb. I can just tell my legs are weak and I'm having to take it real easy, but once I get up this climb, it should be a gentle, mostly downhill out. So that's the way it is. I'm feeling much better, but I'm noticeably weaker than what I was. I have eaten very little in the last 24 hours. I ate half a meal last night and this morning, and a little snacky stuff, but that's kind of the way it is. I'm gonna hike out and probably take a day or two off trail before I come back. Okay, so this is day 31 and I am now home. Mrs. Grayson picked me up. We even had a snafu on that. I hiked out to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I got to the parkway in a section that is closed for paving, and had to get some assistance from a park ranger to get down and meet Mrs. Grayson to come home. And I'm coming home, going to rest for a couple of days. This virus kind of kicked my butt. I didn't realize how much till I tried to actually hike with a full pack. I had a 7/10 of a mile uphill with 600 feet of elevation gain, and not a huge amount, but it's pretty steep. And then another mile to Blue Ridge Parkway. And when I got down and took my pack off, I was pretty tired. So just working at recovery right now. Doing the things I usually do to resupply, like wash clothes and that kind of thing. But so that's the status of things. I'll probably be home for a couple of days till I get strength built back up, and then we're going to head back out.